this is Minnie. A little bit more on puppy training we're going to talk about. Minnie is 10 weeks old. She's a little Yorkshire Terrier mix. And we're going to do a little bit of the stand exercise that I showed you with the other dog. Again, these two fingers are under the chest. My index finger, my middle finger, and my thumb are supporting the neck and the chin. My right hand is supporting the hips of the dog. And I'm going to say, stand, stay, talking real sweet to the puppy. And remember, the puppies are their attention span is very short. So I'm going to kind of bounce the puppy up and down. Minnie, good girl, good, stand, stay. Good girl, stand, oh, good girl. Now see, just that long is all you need at first, okay? Because their attention span, it's very quick. And we don't want to wear her out by telling her stand, stay, stand, stay, stand, stay, because they get bored. Now, I grabbed a little treat, and this is something that really motivates little Minnie. Some dogs are not so treat driven, but she happens to be a really easily trained dog because, see how she stood up? That's a good girl, stand, stay. Stand, stay. I'm going to hide the treat from her, do a stand, stay. She's wanting that treat, that's why the head's bobbing around. See how I'm bouncing her off gently, gently. Stand, stay. Then I'm going to treat. Good girl, good stand, stay, Minnie, good. Good girl. Then again, reinforce it. Stand, stay, good girl. Very good. Now, we have to find a treat that the puppies will love. I find that these grain-free Buddy biscuits that we have here at the shop are excellent for training puppies. And I just break a little bit off of their little cookies and give them a little treat. Let them know that you have it. And then again, we're going to repeat. This will be the last exercise because we don't want to overdo it at this time. The training session should be very short, but she's still very motivated by this treat. Good, stand, stay, Minnie. Good girl. I'm not just going to hand it to her. I'm going to make her kind of work for it. She sees that big piece there. She's a smart cookie. Atta girl. Good, stand, stay, Minnie. Good girl. Whoops. Good girl. Atta girl. Good, stand, stay. See, that was fun. That was fun, wasn't it? Good girl. That's a good way to start your puppy out loving to be on the grooming table and being familiar with standing on the table. So remember, what you do with your puppy at a very young age pertaining to grooming will last throughout your puppy's life. Puppies need to come in to the grooming shop on a regular basis to get used to being groomed, used to being handled by strangers, used to being on the table, and home training will last throughout the puppy's life and make the grooming experience enjoyable. The dog will be comfortable and not afraid. As a groomer, we spend, maybe an hour with the dog every so often. So that training session, if they come in, say, once a month or once every 6 weeks, that 1 hour training session is not going to be retained as well as if you're working with them at home, or you bring them in more often at a young age in order for them to get accustomed to being groomed. That way they don't have trauma when they come into the grooming shop. And they'll be happy when you pick them up and happy about coming in. Okay, so here we are. Miss Minnie is all groomed today. This is her very first grooming. She did very well, and as you can see, she's much more comfortable now on the table than she was when we started. I'm going to take her tail and just kind of rub the back side of her tail, because that tells a dog that it's okay, everything's okay. They like to have their tails rubbed. That gives them more confidence as well about being on the grooming table. But as you can see now, Minnie is no longer afraid of heights. She's standing a lot better. She likes to sit. She's doing a good job. I'm going to be showing you a couple more exercises with Miss Minnie here that will help your puppy to become a more confident and well-balanced dog. One of the things that you can do is take your puppy, and if you hold a puppy on its back, even if they struggle a little bit, This will promote confidence in the puppy and trust. Just do the rockabye. Good girl. Talk to them nicely. Very good. That's a good girl. That's a good rockabye. Make sure you're holding firmly but not too tight. It's best to do this over a bed or a couch if you're not accustomed to holding puppies, because they can be very wiggly and wiggle right out of your hands. But I have my hands on her shoulders here, supporting her head with my wrist, and on the belly as well, around the hip area. And I'm just going to do this little rockabye. A dog that is on its back is learning to be very, very confident, and this will improve the bonding between you and your puppy. The other thing that you can do is, while you're watching TV, have your puppy on its back in your lap and just play with the feet, look in the ears, check out the gums and the teeth. This will get your puppy accustomed to being touched all over and desensitized. Go back here to the belly part, all over, the tail, everything. Do this on a daily basis. It's not hard. You're going to be sitting with your puppy. Rub the face. If you rub right here around the eyes, this is what the mommy dog does when they are comforting a young puppy. So that's very, very therapeutic to your puppy. This will create a very balanced and stable individual as they grow up if you do this on a regular basis. Okay, isn't she cute? Say hello, Minnie.